Hey everyone, I'm back. Zachary is sleeping in the background. He had to go to the dentist today. That's where I was at I was just coming from the dentist when I was in the car, doing a film, which I took that video down. Excuse me, not because of anything else, because I had Zachary in the video. So whatever happens, if whoever snapshot at my baby or whatever they did in that moment of time, then so be it. But I'll just wait for everyone. Hey, good times. How you doing? Thank you for coming to the chat. I'm back. I'm sitting in my room. Zachary is sleeping. I said, let me get some free time because there's some things I wanted to say really quickly. Hey, Janice. Listen. How y'all doing this afternoon? It is 12:40 p.m. in the afternoon. We here. I know that yesterday, you know, I it was I came live. I came live yesterday, and then the follow ups. That's what happens usually with the people that you can lure in easily and easily persuade, and I guess gaslight. Hey Virgo, how you doing, Janice? And Good Times is in the building. Hi. Hey Laverne, hey Carolyn, how are you, ladies? Welcome back. So yesterday I had, was going after the Backpage Hoe chase. She's a cop. That's the only cop and hoe that could get away with being a cop and hoe at the same time and not even face any consequences behind it. This bitch, the cop, Chase, that's her profession. But at night, she's a Backpage hoe. She's the only one that could put pictures up and put people information up and she not get dealt with. Like in the real world, hey Manifest, how you doing? In the real world, she would not get away with that so easily, especially in New York. She would have a lot to answer to. Okay? A lot to answer to. She would be definitely shunned out the neighborhood for being a snitch. She would definitely be like probably even tragedy come her way going after people in which she do in the manner that she does. So her putting up a picture of me that trash can already put up or whoever put up that they go and digging deep because you feel like that is supposed to like disarm me. It doesn't. I don't know you like that bitch or your freaking cohorts or your understudies or your worshipers for me to pay or give you any regard to anything you say or do about me. However, I know that you will be affected by what I say, dirty gal. Okay. She's a dirty gal, a blabbermouth. That's what she is. She chat too much, make no sense. Her bleaching ass skin face, okay? Talking about things that would not even have anything to do with you at all in your real life, okay? You are recycling bullshit from day one. You are recycling bullshit. What I have told people upfront and personal, all you're doing is using it as content. That's why I gave it to you. You cookie crumb following bitch. That's what you are. A cookie crumb following bitch. Hello there. Hey Lois, Manifest Reality is in the building. Yeah, I didn't tell Candace I was going live because this was like, I really like these people on YouTube are really invested in it. This is entertainment for me. This is personal for me. So to clarify anything, because I know that Chase the cop, the Backpage hoe, doesn't fully comprehend English well, or anyone else that have misinterpreted or misunderstood what I may have said. Now, yesterday, thank you, good times. Hit the like button if you're coming in. You all have the option, hit the like button or hit the dislike button, whatever you choose to do. That's how you show that you was here. Even if you don't, it's all good. So yesterday I said to I was talking to my supporters, and while the audience and the viewers were listening in, I was talking to my supporters because I'm definitely open and honest with my supporters when it's supposed to be. But that moment of time when when I put out a statement with a question, because I said a statement in the form of a question. I said, was the cop chasing Backpage hoe talking to Legend behind the scenes? I seen the post he put up that he said, "Oh, these allegations are hideous and horrendous." If the answer is no, the answer is no, right? If if the answer is no, the answer is no. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you, Manifest. Thank you, ladies. And thank you, everyone, for joining me at this hour and coming into the chat and listening to me rant and rave, because that's what I do the best. And that's what is accepted over here on these YouTube streets in this sector. But I'm not going to go as far as talking about nobody kids, because you know what? I'm above that. You're beneath me. I don't care what you do in your personal life because I'm above that. You're beneath me. I am arrogant when needed. And, you know, the people that are arrogant in real life because they have to be, because it's their confidence. Confidence is confused with arrogance. We'll just call it arrogant. I speak for you. I'm speaking for the people. Okay. But the question remains was Chase and Legend no children? Exactly right. I would never ever. That's not even me. But you know, that's what like gutter rats like Chase the cop, the back page hoe do. That's her first like initial thinking and logic and reasoning, because she's so freaking regarded, and she's supposed to be so high above and mighty above everyone, and this bitch is the biggest rat in this freaking sector. She's a whore. Okay, whores like Chase that be on Backpage, whores like Chase that be in men, uh, lives, throwing up prayer hands, calling them kings and sucking them off, is whores. Now, if y'all did not have any exchange or y'all didn't have no messages, hey, I am unique. I see you, Candace. How you doing? I see you. So if the dragon, right, the reptile, a dragon is a reptile and a reptile is a snake. Okay, I don't know if y'all want to go through this extent of me taking y'all and fucking you in your minds and mind fucking you for the holiday season. I'm not going to give you that much. Okay, but the question was you and Legend, because I didn't hear your response. I seen a post he put out, and he put out a long, drawn out fucking post and just saying, no, that's not true. These allegations are hideous and hinders and da 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 da. Shut the fuck up. You making up shit. You are beating around the bush, because if it wasn't true, or if it even wasn't had an ounce of truth in it, then you would have just said no. Okay. Why Ocean had to come in here and laugh? I looked at it, he laughed. You know what I mean? The long drawn out fucking post he put out. This is hideous. This is horrendous. This is allegations. You didn't answer the question. I don't know if that fucking cop chasing back page hoe Chase answered the question, but I seen the post she put up with that picture of me. I'm like, damn, where she found that picture at? So I'm like, where did she find that picture? I didn't care about the picture. I'm like, where did she find that picture? Oh, probably on Instagram. You feel me? Like shit. Certain angles are certain angles, but Chase, you're fat and overweight and you bleach your skin, okay? And you take it in between the gaps of your teeth. Hoe, slut. You were slutting yourself out on these goddamn YouTube streets. You got sunned all over this fucking platform. All over. Wizard Man. We had Wizard. He put a long drawn out statement out saying, I guess that's his answer is no, right? But it so happened that, you know, that fucking Chase cop, you know, back page hoe, like before I had Bronx Girl, when I had Bronx Girl on the previous page, that bitch put up my first name and last name initial, right? So I said to him, I said, yo, did you give this whole Chase my name? He said, why the fuck would I do that? I'm asking, and we left it at that. Okay, come 6 months, 7 months later, this cop chasing back page hoe put his first name and his last name initial. I know his last name. I would never reveal his last name because that's not who I am. That's not what I do. Okay, me and him had conversations, so of course I knew his last name. I would not be that one to reveal who his last names are. I just want to know how she know the last letter of his name. Okay, I want to know how she know the last letter of his name, or was she in the behind the scenes conversing with this wizard, conversing with this reptile, this snake. Okay, listen, he used to call me, not like every day. He called me once. Okay, me and him had understandings of our conversations. We had great understandings between each other. So if he'll call me and say, so what's up with you and the cop chasing hoe, the back page hoe? And I'm like, what you mean? And then he told me a little story. You know, she said, oh yeah, that's when Roz first came on my live. You're gonna hit the like button. Thank you, Virgo, for just stopping by. I appreciate you stopping by. Ocean, you gotta be a phantom today, Ocean. Okay, you know what? Listen, be a phantom, Ocean. You and Sweet Tea be a phantom. You know, y'all know best. Y'all know. Listen, we could keep things to ourselves for the longest, to the chest, longest. You know what I mean? Like, so he called me one day and he's like, "So what's up with you and Chase?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" You know, because when he speak, he speak. And when he talk, he talk. And I understood everything he said. We had a great understanding within one another, contrary to what he said. You know, he's just a simp. He's a punk. He can't be brave enough to come forward and say, "Listen, we did have great conversations," but I will. So listen, getting back to the wizard and the back page hoe, the cop. So he said, another person put his whole name out last year. That was last year. Last year, right? Last year. That last year, a whole year ago, right? So she knew his name. Okay. She just like she knew the last letter of my name. Okay. All that putting names out and shit for bitches that don't have nothing better to do with themselves because this is entertainment for them. Let them sit on it. Right? I know what I'm talking about. He asked me, he said, "Yo, what's up with you and the back page hoe? And if you are a Chase fan in here, then you are going to be hurt because some people get hurt when I talk about their favorites. I am not sparing no punches. I'm going right for the juggler. Chase is a dirty gal. She bleach her skin. She blobbers her mouth. She's an ignorant whore. I don't care how much fortunes you may seem to have, and you're overweight, and you got cracked teeth. The fuck you mean? We're both ugly, but you're just uglier and fatter." But anyway, so let me get back to my supporters and my listeners. Tune in with me. I'm here. You know, I have alter personalities, and here we go. So listen, so I said, no, he was telling her, I guess she did a live saying, because when Bronx Girl first came out, I supported her. But then when she had Roz on her panel, he didn't say this is verbatim. This is not verbatim. I'm just paraphrasing and I'm just, tweaking it, but it's the statement. It's what we talked about. It's nothing personal that he revealed about anyone because he wasn't punk enough or tough enough to do that. So I said, no. He's like, oh yeah, because she was saying some things like, oh, when y'all first y'all came in together with y'all channels. I was like, yeah, that's true. He's like, oh, we both from New York. I said, yeah, that's true. We was just talking. So, he used to listen, and if he felt that I needed to hear something, he would tell me. He would tell me. Okay, he would. I thought you was leaving, Bronco. He would tell me, and I'm listening because that's what type of understanding we had, right? Push come to shove. I'm not going to say no names at this point in time. I want the audience to stay with me. I want the people that listen to hear and listen well. Those are the ones that I'm talking to, the ones that can communicate well with their listening skills. I'm dead ass serious right now because a lot of people come in here and they repeat shit that I say. Those are the ones that listen and comprehend. Okay, so now it was a couple of months. I think within that same time, because me and him used to talk, and I'd be like, listen, you got friends, I got friends. He'd be like, yeah, I got friends, you got friends. It's nothing serious right now. It was going to happen, but there was a great possibility. How about that? We know that we were, but anyway, that's not it. That's ill. So listen, so he said, I got to tell you something. I'm like, what? He's like, oh, I got friends and I'm messing with somebody else from New York. I was like, oh, okay. Who? I had to, do I know this person? He's like, oh, I'm just fucking with you. Good, hi, Iona. He was like, oh, I'm just fucking with you. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I want to know if you have any hoes in the background that I should know about. I don't care about his little DC friends or whatever. I'm talking about people on YouTube. He said no, because we used to speak just about every day, talk on the phone, exchange messages, but he never got to the point where he sent me anything or asked me for anything. So that right there is the clear up. Okay, listen, y'all sit there and y'all put your faith in someone. How could you ever trust a woman like a back page hoe, cop chasing hoe that sat up there and destroyed a woman's confidence and tried to destroy her integrity and destroy that ounce of pride that she had left coming on YouTube and talking about someone's deceased child. How could you ever trust someone like that? I don't give a fuck what she said about me. I don't care what she put out about me. I don't care how ugly the picture is. That has nothing to do with me. Okay? She better be careful, right? She's sitting up here running wild, running amok, acting like she is somebody that she is not. This bitch got sunned. And I mean, if you from New York and you know the language, you got sunned. First, you got sunned by Latrice. Right, Latrice came out. She scattered you around, and it take you about a second to go in Latrice and on Latrice. That's how you got your followers, because you was fucking pushed to the other side, bitch. You've been played around and with since you got to this freaking YouTube streets. Nobody behind the scenes really like you. Okay, biatch. Nobody really like you at all. For the simple fact that if they did, they would have never thought you and that wizard was having conversations within one another. Okay? You got sunned by Latrice. It took a second for you to get sunned and pushed out the sector that you started in. Then you got sunned by Roz. She made you both bow down and kiss the motherfucking ring on live TV. Now you are recruited. You have been recruited in front of the entire YouTube community. Ho, okay? You are a... They sunned you, dirty gal. They sunned you, dirty gal. You bleach your skin, you dirty gal. You blabbermouth. That's what you do, ho. You don't have nothing else better to do. Okay? You got sunned. You got sunned by Latrice. I'm going to repeat that again. You got sunned. You got sunned by Latrice. You got sunned by Roz. Latrice cursed your ass out, right? That's what made you respond to her in the way you did. Did you or did you not, right? Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hey, Leo girl, I see you. Hey, Sherilyn, how you doing? Hi, Sheila, how you doing? Thank you, ladies. Thank you, gentlemen, and everyone that's watching from near and afar. Welcome to the broadcast. It is 12:56 a.m. on December 21st, 2022, on a Wednesday afternoon. This live is dedicated to Chase and only Chase. Mel, the goddess, you call yourself a goddess. That is a mythical creature, just like a demon is. So I'm going to call you Mel the demon. That's your name. You're not a goddess. Is a figment of your imagination, and a goddess really don't exist. So it goes to show me that you have a alternative personality also, but that's okay. I'll put you to the back burner for now. I'm going to deal with your supervisor that's training you. I don't understand why. Are they real sisters in real life? Is Chase and let's call her the Backpage Hoe. Is the Backpage Hoe and Mel the demon sisters in real life? Because I know they call each other sisters. I would not want a sister like that have a mouth and a nasty, derogatory, disruptive, corrupt thinking like the Chase, the cop, the Backpage Hoe does. Okay, now moving fast forward. Listen, I got to keep y'all engaged. Stay with me, please. If you are still here, hit the like button or the dislike button. Anyway, I appreciate it. So, when the Backpage Hoe posted my name and my last name letter initial, I came forward. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm such a failure. Okay, if that's what you want me to be, I'll be that. High school diploma, or no high school diploma. I have skills, not a whore like you, Chase. I don't go around whoring, but I do have the skills to, whatever, to make sure that me and my family will be okay. So I said, oh, my kids were taken away from me. I'm not the best mother. I stay with my dad because I do take care of my father. My father deserves to be taken care of. He deserves and he appreciate me taking care of. If something happened to my father today or tomorrow, Chase, you would not be at the funeral at all. Okay, so shut the fuck up. Me and my babies will be okay. So shut the fuck up, Chase. This is New York. You're a sick individual. You are ignorant of all levels. You drive in the middle lane. You better hope when you're driving in the middle lane, nobody cut your wires and you skid off the road and off a cliff and there go the end of Chase. Let's hope that happened or not. So anyway, hey Tracy Jones, how you doing? So So when I got up there and I said what I said, because I made it a public announcement, right? I hit up the wizard man. I said, yo, did you give this hoe my name? He said, what the fuck? Legend is a fucking asshole. He be like, why the fuck would I do that? You are fucking crazy. I'm like, I'm just asking you a question, Legend. Did you pass off my information to, Chase? Because why wouldn't I think of that? Like, I'm talking to you behind the scenes. Nobody know we talking behind the scenes. And we used to have little cold birds, plants and moles and shit between us. I'm like, whatever. So I asked him, I said, yo, did you pass this hoe off my information? He said, why the fuck would I do that? I said, I'm just asking. And we left it at that. Right? Because it just so happened that I'm on the back page, not the back page, that's for Chase. We're behind the scenes, we're talking. He is messaging me through Messenger, and he has my first and my last name. And it just so happened that she posted it on a community wall. If they had any relations talking, even if she hit him up to say hi for a brief moment, okay, so what? What's the problem, right? But you don't have to go and make a long ass post. You don't have to come out and make a long ass video. That's what whores do, Chase. I expect that of her. I didn't expect Legend to put out a fucking 2-page paragraph to say no, he didn't have no interactions with a whore. Okay, you just told on yourself, buddy. Hey, Bill, what's going on? I'm slashing the whore that be Chase. She's a whore that be on Backpage. If I'm a crackhead, Chase, you a Backpage whore. Let's get that together. Prove I'm a crackhead, and I damn sure won't even try to prove that you're not a whore. Okay? Hey, Bridget. So I think Chase posted a pic. Yeah, she did. You know what I mean? She thought I was supposed to like simper down. She think I was supposed to like disarm myself. I hold no regard to this whore. Let's block Barbara Page because she's a stupid hoe too. She don't have no common sense. She don't have no decency. She don't have no logic or no reasoning. She's a Chase whore. She what Chase is going to do is she's going to gaslight the ones that believe in her. The ones that don't have that much of intelligence, the ones that don't have that much a mind of their own. Because I don't conform to no one. I would never ever be on nobody's team or nobody's side. And if I link up with someone on this YouTube street, it will be one person and one person only. And I'm not going to say her name. And that will just be to slay a bitch, shut it down forever. Okay? I think we both have that power to slay a bitch, shut it down forever, never to hear from none of these hoes again. Okay? Chase, you was son back and forth. You was played back and forth. Latrice Slade, you were cursing your ass out. She pushed your ass over there to be recruited in front of the public, on live TV, in front of everyone by Roz. You was recruited, ho. See, this is what Barbara Page said. Yo, man, well, we know she's ignorant, right? Because half of you bitches don't know what a mammy is. If you knew what a mammy was, then you would not use it in the wrong context. But if you're going to call someone a mammy or you making up your own slang, at least have some history or definition behind it. Now, let me block this whole page. We blocking these hoes. That's what we doing. We blocking you. We give a fuck about none of y'all else. I do not ask to judge, but not understand them. Right. Listen, their mentality is low. That's their mindset. That's how they cope. This is how the Backpage whole Chase cope. This what she do is she don't have she's a lonely person. She don't really have people. She's evil and she's wicked. I could tell she's evil and she's wicked just by her thoughts and her behaviors and her ideas that she project onto the world. Right. So she feel like if she get close to Roz and get the attention and what she already done because they already they quick and they already have started hashtagging the adult sisters and the Roz Squad. I don't understand what difference are y'all going to make on this sector? They love that word mammy, right? They don't even know the history behind that word. They don't know the history behind that word. They don't know what the mammy is nothing what y'all saying, right? Mammy has nothing to do with y'all saying. If you knew what a mammy was, right? Because now I'm glad you said that. Good times. Hey, Bridget, I was doing some research and a lot of words that they say now and using on these YouTube streets are vulgar and they are racist in nature. So, say keep on keeping on. But what I'm saying to the people are, and that's so interested in me slaying Chase because, throw a dagger at that whole neck. She'll be ended. Throw a dagger at her neck. She'll be ended. Right? I don't know what's going on with that hoe and I don't care. But what I'm saying to her is if you and Legend had any type of exchanges, so what? He was speaking to everybody behind the scenes. He was telling DJ he loved her. And I said, yo, you told her you love her? Oh, shit. A simp for real. So if he was talking to DJ, he damn sure was talking probably to more people. But if y'all wasn't talking, y'all wasn't talking. That's it. That's all. You put out people information with the quickness, right? You put their first name out and the last letter of their initial out and talking about go ahead and do something like you can't be got. Like you can't get your freaking wires clipped when you riding in the third lane. Like you can't get bat upside your head when you walking in Brooklyn, ho. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I know she better bow down. Right. He told her that in a message. I swear she put out those messages when they was having, exchanging messages behind the scenes through Messenger. And he was like, I love you, DJ. That's why I went out and someone brought me back the information on Chase. And I didn't like the way she was talking about you. So I don't know if it's her or not. But if it is her, I really don't want to know. Hey, Mary. Hey, good times. Exactly. Because Me actually took care of their kids and other people. Exactly. Booyah. Right there. A fucking slingshot. Ah. Oh my gosh, it never got it stuck. I wonder what his girl think that he was telling DJ that he loved her. DJ, please put out those messages where he was saying, I love you, DJ. And that, because I've seen what she was saying on her live, Diva the Boss, respectfully, this is content. This is nothing personal towards you, that you didn't know nothing about no messages. Right? But he did put out messages saying that when he passed off the information, when she sent him out on assignment, he passed off the information about the back page hoe. He don't know if it was her or not, but he was like, I didn't like the way she was talking. I love you, DJ. He said, I love you, DJ, in the text message. This is how you know he's a nut bag. And what man would I be with like that in this lifetime or any other lifetime? Now, I'm too smart for that. He's too dumb. Okay. And this is not particularly about him per se, but I just asked the question. I said, was you and Chase, talking behind the scenes? And you put out a long drawn out statement. And Chase called me a crackhead and told me to go get a home and go finish school and go be a better mother. That wasn't the question. That wasn't the question, Chase. You're supposed to be regarded as someone. You ain't shit. You're a slave. Look at Keisha when you said talk your shit. I knew you had it in you. No, hell no, Ocean. That is. You know what I mean? This man, we already knew that we wasn't ill because he knew that I saw right through his crazy ass. He told me he was a narcissist. He admitted to me, he's like, he thought I was a narcissist. I said, no, I'm really not, but I could see how you think I'm one. But he said, I'm a narcissist. And I said, it would be a definitely problem that you are a narcissist. And he is a narcissist. Okay, I don't think he will put out any text between us because if he think, you know how you on Messenger, you vanish the text and you don't have no access to them anymore. I got them, right? I got them. Everything that transpired on these streets, that's what happening now. I have brought up to him. Like I asked him, sorry, Diva, your man wanted this. And he like, listen, your man wanted this. I'm helping you out to run for the hills. I said to your man, I said, yo, what's up with you and Diva? He said, when he don't answer a question directly. And that's because I'm a woman. Like I'm a woman, I'm direct, I'm open, I'm honest. We friends, we talking. He's a grown man. He's 51, I'm 42 years old. We could talk. We don't know each other like that. I want to know, what are you doing? If we talking, like we had good times talking and, whatever. But this is for Diva, since y'all don't seem to want to get on the same page. Right? Since your people want to come over here and tell me I should say some good things to you, Diva, I'm going to say something good to you. I said to your man, Mrs. Dragon, Mr. Dragon, because I call him Dragon. That's not a bad word. He just had dragons in his video, Mr. and Mrs. Dragon. Those are your names. I said, what's up with you and Diva? He said, What are you talking about? What's your problem with Diva? I didn't answer that. I said, well, is there anything going on with you and Diva? Again, he said, what's your problem with Diva? Why would I have a problem with Diva? So this is how much of a troublemaker he is. You definitely knew something I didn't know. He damn near 51. Yeah. You know what I mean? He is a troublemaker. That's what he is on the low, a troublemaker. Peacemaker, no. I asked him, like, because anyway, so listen, he lied. He's a liar. He can't be trusted. I asked him about you. I told, and Miss India want to get involved. I told her, I said, yo, they was talking behind the scenes when we was talking behind the scenes. India came to the Diva defense. She's like, no, they wasn't. No, they wasn't. That's a lie. That's a lie. Yes, they were. They were talking for the same length of time me and him was talking. It's Wizard. It's Wizard. It is him. He's sneaky. He's a snake. He's not to be trusted. You know, he have things in his path that he cannot seem to like get crossed, and that's on him. But what I'm saying is, like, if you're going to keep it 100, and when you shunned me supposedly, and everybody took my, oh, I don't like what Legend did to you. Fuck Legend. He ain't do shit to me. I got the last laugh now. You were talking to Diva. I asked, you said you wasn't talking to her because she was following you all over YouTube. I was like, oh my God. She making it so obvious. He get off the phone with me. I'm like, and then I see him on her live. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. We're not gonna ever meet up. Yeah. Yes, that's something. He doesn't look like his breath stink. Yeah, I'm letting y'all know what it is before, because y'all keep, well, the back page hole was requesting me. I just felt like the Wizard should have been a little bit more subtle and said, listen, no, we wasn't talking, but to say, you know, go through a tirade and a rant and rave, just not to say no. Back page hole, she'll be functioning on her own for a long time. All right. I don't have nothing to say to this hoe after today. But Mel, I see you around the New Year's, around New Year's, if you are still interested to me. I lose interest fast in people, and believe me, I do. So that's all I got to say. You know, like, I'm just saying, I'm telling y'all, keep it at 100. She put out my name. I called him. Well, yeah, I called him up or cursed him out. Like, yo, did you give that hoe my name? He like, what the fuck? Why the fuck would I do that? Did you not say that? That's all I asked, right? Because it made sense to me. Like, I'm talking to him. He know my first name and my last name, because that was my last letter name initial on my page when I spoke to him. You know, and definitely apologize for defending Miss India on your behalf. I didn't know snake. Think she won't let you. No, it's okay, Ocean. But I'll let you know this, because this is my year wrap up. She didn't say, when I used to speak to India every morning, you know, she had a lot of love for you, you know, and she said a lot of nice things about you and your wife. I said things about you. I said, you know, Ocean is really intelligent. I love his commentary. She said he is really intelligent, and you should get to know his wife. She's really, not get to know her, but she's intelligent too, and his babies, and that you love your babies. And, you know, she never said anything bad about you. You have my word on that. You have my word on that. India never said anything bad about you. Now, India, you know, she a woman, and she talk her shit, and she ain't no punk. And I ain't gonna lie, she ain't no punk, because me, I used to have it back out. But she never said anything about you, and I understand how you would feel about you being her friend, and, you know, because y'all were cool and close and whatever, you know, and that's it. And she never said anything about you. And the reason why, I hope Isha's listening, you know, only thing, India never said anything about you, just goes to show you how easy that you could be captured. And I was trying to start trouble with you, but you fell in so quickly, like Chase the hoe. All she said was, you know, leave Isha alone, like I'm bothering Isha. You know, she said, Isha, you know, she just taking care of her grandkids. That's all she said. And I just exaggerated. They did though. They did. Wait. Okay. Thank you for bringing that up, Keisha. Okay. I thought India and Legend had linked up a time or two. Keisha. Because we going to go out with a bang. Oh my gosh. So the day that it was put out, you know, it was put out that Legend and India was sleeping with each other. So I called him. I'm like, no, I sent him. Now I'm calling him. He wouldn't answer, because every time he get caught in something, he don't answer directly. He avoid the question. So I said, yo, I sent him the video of the person saying that India and Legend hooked up, but India said to me she did. She said, Leela, I want you to know I never slept with him. I was like, okay. He said the same thing. You wasn't tripping, but I asked him about it, and he said, "Nah, I'm gonna clear this up right now. I'm gonna clear this up right now." He go through the real ringer just to clear things up. That's what I don't like about him. He a punk. Like he went on live, and they went on live, and he even said it on. No, but he was direct. This is how I know that he and that Backpage Whore probably had some type of exchange. He put India name in the title, talking, "Oh, now I'm having sex with India," ha 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 ha. But he didn't say nothing directly unless he on his live. Okay, he did deny that. And India denied it too. She whatever. She still could have been lying, because if he flying bitches out, then why wouldn't he fly her out? Because he hated her too. I'm not gonna even get started. Oh my gosh, this tea got me talking. He used to say, "I would slay you, legend." You said what you said. I was unstable. I was evil. I was mean. I was all this, and people think I'm triggered by you. Okay, yeah, this is just nothing but jokes and laughs, but the truth, facts, right? He used to be like, "Yo, India is cold-hearted." I'm like, she is though. India is cold-hearted. She can't help it. I'm not saying cold-hearted like she don't care, but she cold, but not heartless. Right? She's cold like me, but not heartless. She do have a heart. She do have sentimental value to her, a tiny bit, just like me. That's why I won't ever take nothing from her. She just wasn't a friend that could, I don't know. She liked YouTube a little bit too much. I don't like YouTube like that with my friends. If you my friend, if you my friend, you my friend. We're not gonna do the YouTube shit. So he's like, "Oh my God, you act just like India. You are so cold." And I'm like, "You fucked her, didn't you? You really slept with her. How do you know she cold?" That's I used to have fun playing with his mind. Like, "How do you know she cold? You really did sleep with her, huh?" He's like, "No, I didn't sleep with her." He said she's too old for me. I don't sleep with older women. You 51 years old. She's 65. How old is that? Shit, he just be lying. And that's all I want y'all to know is like, to the extent of that, like, I don't have to hide nothing from anyone about anybody on here because there was nothing ever to hide, and pertaining to a legend and excuse me, and Chase, that's for them to tell. That's for them to be open and honest. If they say no, it didn't happen, it didn't happen. Okay. But she did go, she was in his chat, because I never used to go in his chat throwing up no praying hands and calling him a king. I felt like everyone that was throwing up praying hands, calling him a king in his sermons were giving him head behind the scenes. Hi, Lisa. And they had the nerve to say mean, like, "Oh, like, y'all bitches are running on empty." Okay, you're running on empty. It's getting old. What you talking about is talking about me, involving him. Hopefully he could come to his like senses and clear the air and say, I don't need no apology from that man. There's nothing to apologize for. He is always going to be put out and aired out because he's sloppy. That's what he is, right? Like Osha said, he follow behind women. That's what he do. That's what he does. And this is not about him. It's just about him not owning up to his responsibility and saying whether he did have a direct, communication with that Backpage Whore. If he got a lie to his woman diva, then so be it. If she's going to accept his lies, so be it. If she's going to accept that he never had intimate conversations with me, then so be it. That's on her. That's not my problem. That's her problem. You know what I mean? Like, be for real. Like, be for real. Like, be for real. Why you think he did? Like, oh my God. I think he didn't like you because you probably was another man in the sector. Man, oh gosh. Because you was another man in the sector. Oh, she said the people you talk about, I don't watch. Oh, okay, Lisa. It's okay. I'll catch you up, and make it interesting, so you could just have an idea in your head of who I'm talking about. Wait, let me see. I'm coming back to you, Ocean. Hey, Oreo, I'm free. Hey, Bronx, Candace, and Chet. Then people letting Trump tax return public. I see. I didn't even I glimpsed at it, and I seen his angry looking what you call his cabin up there. I'm like, they just look like they look like they are crooked and corrupt. But Ocean, he never really spoke about you. in that bad term. He'd probably get jealous or not jealous, or probably like, oh, so you want to, yeah. This is what he'll say. Oh, so you want to suck Ocean off too? You talking about him? Because I said I love Ocean and he's smart and intelligent on live. So we had an understanding between each other. It was banter, but for him to say that I was all this and not say what he was all of was just absolutely crazy. I held on to that information for 6 months. Hey, Dana. 6 months someone told me about that information, that the back page whore and that the wizard man was behind the scenes talking. And that's it. That's all. And did I ever bring it up 6 months ago? No, but I'm bringing it up now because I wanted to ask that back page whore, cop chasing hoe. Did you and Legend ever have any exchange? If the answer is no, the answer is no. There's no need for you to go out and put out recycled information or put up ugly pictures of me because you don't know how to answer a question directly. Okay, you got what you wanted. I'm gonna give you what you want. This is the last time I'm gonna give it to you. You were recruited in front of a whole entire audience. You had to bow down to the queen bee, Roz, because I've been calling her the queen bee. If she is not the queen bee, then why the fuck did Chase the back page whore? Excuse me, let me get it correct. Hell no. Listen, no. Ask India. Call her up now and say, listen. And I told her, because I really love your commentary. I feel like, when you, especially the accuracy in the last skit you did of Chase, using her words and emphasize it, because I'm dead ass serious. No. I would never do that, because I already told him how intelligent you was. I said, I think Ocean is really intelligent. He give the best commentary. His rebuttals are on time and accurate and precise. Legend don't have that. Legend is a goofball. He goofs too much and he has too much fluff. We talked about Coco. I said Coco is smart too, but he's a little bit street smart, so he'd be like, oh, you sucking Coco off too? No, but I'm praising and giving everyone equal praises across the board. There's no specialties. He really didn't speak about you. But that day he was drunk and alive, and I called him up and he was asking, I did take up for you, Ocean. I did say to him, why are you going at Ocean like that? Because Latrice stole his money, and whatever me and Legend talked about, we're going to keep it personal. I'm just talking about general shit. I told him, I was like, you look drunk, high. He was in a live asking Ocean about his money. And I used to go, I used to troll his page and say, Latrice and Legend be tongue kissing in the trees, in the bushes, because he was going hard for Latrice for no reason, especially when, she stiffed you on your money. And I asked him, why would you do a live about Ocean? And then a couple of weeks later, you giving him flowers, you sick, confused fuck. And I even asked him, was he gay? And, he said, all right, he said, and I'm not lying, okay? He probably was joking. I said, wait a second. Are you gay? He said, yeah, I'm gay. I said, that answer a lot. And he was like, bye, and hung up the phone. Okay. Yes, Ocean. His videos are funny, and I think the same thing. Thank you, Ocean. Because I used to tell him, I feel like, and I told India this too, and she said she agreed. She said Ocean could be a sportscaster, just like a sportscaster. So she didn't say nothing bad about you behind the scenes. You got my word on that. My word on that much. She always said you was a little brother. She was definitely mad when Legend had some nasty things to say about you and him, and she was hurt behind it. You do commentary on everyone. Wait, do you mind if I make a video of this session? I won't. No, go ahead. Listen, I'm not monetizing this video. This video is for anyone who want to take it up, chop it up, and do whatever they want with it, because I want it to be, this is the gift of giving. You know what I mean? The gift of giving. You go ahead, Ocean, and do what you will. Not the back page hole. Lord, she must not be doing well on it. And this is what I be talking about. People that got the insight of a real chick. That's right. She don't have it like that. Because she is a back page whore. Right? That's why she said, I'm a crackhead. I'm like, oh, wow, I'm a crackhead. But so you a back page whore. You could tell by the way she speak, that dirty gal, the way she carry herself, that bleacher. Don't play with me, ho. You listen, I want you to be the best a commander-in-chief under Roz ever. I want you to do your job appropriately, accurately, and I want you to do it a good job. I don't want Roz to fire you on the spot because you're going to get fired. She recruited you already. You kissed the ring. Latrice put you out. Roz picked you up. You've been played from side to side. You don't even know. I'm surprised Ocean didn't pick that up. Thank you, Lisa. And that's why this page will grow. Mel the Demon. Okay, Mel the Demon, you said I had trouble with my pages. No, this page, this is my baby right now. This is the one I'm going to invest in. Oh, I haven't spoken to India almost 2 weeks since the encounter. She's hurt though. I blocked India. I really blocked India because, not because I was hurt, because, India need a place to call home on YouTube. And I think me and India would have been really good friends because we laugh, and believe it or not, India is a silly goose, right? But she do got her little sneaky, snaky ways and shit. Whatever me and India talked about deep down in person, that will stay between me and India. I won't ever out her like that in that manner. Now, certain little things that people say, oh, she's messy. She had people on the phone. Yeah, she do. Sometimes she tried to be a little bit too much involved, and she just, I don't know. Yeah, she is what she is, and she can't help herself. She is a snake, but she's not the only snake on here. But she's a warm-hearted snake. She don't trust people, and people don't trust her. Hey, T-Lo, and that's okay. Maybe before the end of the year, I'll call her to say hi and just make amends with, not amends, but clear things up with probably her, only her, and that's it, and that's all. Because listen, she did her skits be having me laughing. India, I'm sorry. I feel like your skits are on the verge of soft porn, and I just be laughing. That's entertainment for me. I looked at you doing Silent Night, and I played it, and that's it. That's all. But Ocean, you have my word. That woman never said anything bad about you. She said plenty good things about you. She said nice things about your wife. She said your wife is really intelligent. I said, I believe it. She said your children are really intelligent. She said, Ocean, the only thing she probably, it's not bad. She just said, Ocean just have little issues with his eyes. That's all she said. That's all she said. And you have my word on that. She really don't talk bad about people in that. We just laugh. It's just like gossip. She never said anything bad about Diva, but I spoke to her about Diva. Told her that Legend was chatting with her. She said, that's not true. That's not true. Taking her for Diva. So she's not, I'm not going to sit here and persecute her the whole time that people want me to. I'm not. That's what that chase the horror. She should be scared. She should be mindful. She should be a little bit at least more thoughtful of the things she say, because people know how she rock and roll. Whore, dirty gal, bleacher, blabbermouth. Okay, so it's that's it. Stay neutral. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Good Times. That's right, BX. Just stay neutral. Deliver the facts, and your page will grow just fine. Thank you, Oreo. Thank you, Good Times, Oreo. I think y'all can be good friends because y'all do reaction videos. It shouldn't be nothing personal. No, you're right. You're right. So it'll be thought of, because I feel like now at this point in time, people are, I don't want to get a podcast host and we have a back and forth. I know that I could let my podcast host or whatever lead the way. I could humble myself. I could learn a lot. I just feel like that's a little scary for me right now. I could do it once a month with somebody, once a week with somebody, and that'd be good. So that's what, and then it's now it's Roz was in the chat yesterday, and I appreciated her coming in the chat. She came in respectfully. I don't know, she went live. I was asleep. I don't know what she said on her live. I don't know if she said a good thing or bad thing. I don't even know if she said anything about me. Roz showed up, and she showed that what a peacemaker looked like, right? Roz always draw the line in the sand, and a lot of people don't know that. And you know why a lot of people don't know that? Because they don't pay attention to her the way they're supposed to. I think when she came in my live yesterday, I don't know, I'm just saying what I saw and what I perceive. I'm sharing my perception with everyone and my insight, how I perceived when Roz came into the chat yesterday. She came into the chat peacefully, and I think she came into the chat to show peace, to show that there is no problem between us. I know that you and the whore, because she didn't say that, she wouldn't say this, the Bad Page whore, going back and forth. I don't have nothing to do with that. And anybody that cannot take that from that, then so be it. But if she went off the deep end and she said something, then she says something. She was in here yesterday peacefully. She said she would respond rightfully so and appropriately. And that's what she do. She have never said anything bad about me in that manner. That, all she said was she was backing up from me because of the wizard, and that's okay. Or, she don't hesitate to take jabs and shit, but she never called me out my name. She never doxed me. She never did none of that shit. Not like this back page whore. Okay, Chase, you a bleacher. That's all I'm gonna say. And I just want to leave it on this note. And everyone that's here, please stay with me. The next year is going to be different. I'm still going to do commentary on everyone. If I see something that may need to have my attention, I definitely will give it my attention without a hesitation. I'm not going to focus too much on Chase, because that's what she wants. She wanted this from Bronx Girl page. She got me, and you up next, Chase. Okay, you up next. So be it. Everyone in this sector, yeah, right? Everyone in this sector share the same. They do, but no, it's so crazy how when your favorite, when you say something about their favorite, you see how they minus in real time. So you're right, but I feel like the ones that I have and the supporters that I have, they do have a neutral standpoint. Like, the 39 supporters are probably more supporters I lost because you support Chase. I think that's crazy. I'm not going to unsubscribe from you because you said something about a person that I don't like or do like. No, I'm not going to do that. I don't know if I unsubscribed from Danya yet. I don't know. I don't know. I should not have unsubscribed from her. There's no reason for me to take my subscription away from her, but I'll see. And if I am, I'm going to subscribe to her channel, because someone told me that, she said some good things, and Donnie is not a bad person at all. She's really intelligent. I don't know why she's on this sector. She should be in the sector of religion. That's her calling. That's what she know how to talk about. That's her niche. She thank you, Lisa. She definitely know how to have a good day. She definitely know how to speak on different topics. So everyone has a strategy. Whatever her strategy was, she used it. Now she needs to go into the sector that she believes she will excel in the most, and that is the religious sector. She know how to speak about religion. She know how to speak about different things. This is not for her, because what it is going to drag her down. Everybody that has a promise of growing a page need to do it now, and just keep going on. And I feel like Roz, because this is the last live, and I'm talking with a bang. Roz should start doing vlogs. You know why you should start doing vlogs, Roz? Even though you got your supporters, you got your subscribers, your vlogs probably would take you and be looked at in a different light, in a different level. You don't even have to show your house. Your daughter Nana is a vlogger. That's what she is. She have it worse than you, and a lot of people like her. She's letting people into her life, just like Latrice is letting people into her life. Hey Doris. So I think Roz, excuse me, and I'm going to tell you this, Roz, because I'm an observer. I think you should start doing vlogs. Honestly speaking, even if you're doing 20-minute vlogs about your personal life. You already been initiated. You already been jumped in. You already been through your orientation. You already know people will come after you. You already know that from this point on, that with what anyone says, from this point on, if you start doing vlogs, even if they like you or not, it's not going to affect you. Okay? Bill Roz will be, that's not true. She will be successful in whatever she does on her channel. And that's what I'm talking about with the closed-minded people. I'm talking to Roz, and you telling me she won't be successful in whatever she does on her channel. And this is why people say that, this is why people say that y'all, and myself included, is that you have a cult-like mentality. Like, just let me rock. You feel me? Just let me rock and roll. Let me speak, and you don't always have to come to this woman defense. She know you very well, Bill, and Islinger. You are the two main people that she know that being here defending her every time. It's not necessary. It's unnecessary. All I'm saying is, Roz, I think you should take the step into doing vlogs about your life instead of doing commentary and getting mixed up. That will help me out. That will help me out a lot and a lot of other people, whether it be Ocean, whether it be Sweet Tea, whether it be me, whether it be India, whether it be who, whatever. It will help us out. Since this is your sector, we can do commentary on you doing vlogs. That's it. That's all. Instead of doing commentary and going back and forth about the same bullshit, that shit just got to be tiring to you. I know it is. It should be. Okay, Roz, think about that. Here go, Bill. But what was Colt like about what I said? We literally had to say no. What I said when you said what you said, because I feel like everyone is listening because they at work and they don't want to be involved. You know, the chat is going down or whatever. Wait, today I'm observing, but I'm being mentioned. Who is mentioning you, Tanya Trainer? Listen, Bill. All I'm saying is sometimes, just at least for one live, Bill, you come in, you say hi, I say something about Roz. You don't have to be so quick to jump out and bite my head off because I said something about Roz. I cleared it up accurately. I just said that she should do vlogs. Nana do vlogs. Shit, her vlogs are good. Her vlogs are well edited. That's a lot of work. So there you go. You know, oh, wait. Here we go. Today I'm observing, but I'm being mentioned. Who mentioned you? Like, can't win Bronx. Who mentioned you, Tanya Trainer? Those are the people who pretend they love her, but really don't want her to see her grow. Good times. Exactly. Real child. My comment wasn't biting your head off. Yes, it was. All I'm just saying is just take a seat back and just listen sometimes. It's okay to listen and not always have to defend Roz or show her that you protest in her name or that you here in honor of her name. She knows that you are here. If she doesn't know, she knows someone is in the live and that they will come to her defense. If they're not coming to her defense, make light of the situation. You know, all I said, well, I can't just say and have it and say that Roz do vlogs. I think you will do better in vlogs than doing commentary. You know, I just think that would be a totally different move for you, a move for me. Everybody wins, right? That whore Chase would never come up with an idea like this because you know why? She like chaos and confusion. Fight that hoe as soon as possible. Man, thank you. Keep going. You're a good thing. Change can be growth. Change can be growth. And they could see a different side of her. Because I saw a different side of her when she was up at the B&B with her grandkids. That's when I said, oh, shit, she mad sweet. And then, you know, Roz got her thing with her. You know, she's not perfect. That's just the truth. She's not perfect at all. She got a lot of things that I may rub me the wrong way or if we were ever to be in person. You know, there's a lot of things that she do and say that I don't agree with. But that does not mean that she's like a horrible person. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. And I'm speaking to y'all because I'm going to end the live and I'm going to just say happy holidays and happy new year. But I just want y'all to know that it'd be different when I come back. Everyone can agree that I do commentary on everybody. Now, the follow-up is going to be Bronx is a bad mother. She's ugly. She has no education. She stays with her father. She lives in the Bronx. All right. What else is new? Dang. Hey, Cooper Show Podcast. How are you? Thank you for coming into the chat. Thank you, Doris. I love that you love me for being neutral. I love that you are neutral also, Doris. I love the people that are neutral. Those are the ones that give me the vibe and energy that I need to get through. You know what I mean? To make me go and have a good show. I just wanted to share that with my people, my supporters, the brave hearts and the eagle eyes, the spectators, of course, the replay game, the bush watchers, and the podcast listeners. You are all appreciated. You know, I want Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you. Happy holidays and Happy New Year. Oh, Terry, before I go, I'll read your comment. Bill, I hope you support your family as quick as you support Roz. You're so extra, and Roz hasn't even mentioned your name. Relax. You see what I be talking about? That's why if I had a podcast of people like with like-minded people, we would definitely be put off the air. Can you imagine me having the same people with difference of opinion, but we all can agree to disagree? But people wouldn't think we hate each other. They'll know that we are in sync. But I just want to say to everyone, thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to my insight and my perspective. And just, I want everyone to have a safe and blessed, happy holiday. I want everyone to have a safe and blessed new year. And this is the season for giving. Just give back to someone in need. You don't even have to know them. No one even have to know what you do for another person. There are people that are in need mostly this season, this time around. Even if you buy someone a cup of coffee, just do your due diligence as a human being. We're not demons over here. That's what Mel the goddess. She's the demon. So I want y'all to Bronx, before you go, use the seatbelt, okay, with your little one. Listen, we was in the back of the car, so yeah, I'll do that. Thank you. I would definitely do that. We was in in car service, so I appreciate your suggestion. I appreciate your concern. We definitely will do that because that's what people do. They take any little thing. But see, I'm not the type of person to go after you for my kid. Like if I see you in person, I definitely will like cut your head off. So the back don't matter. No, you're right. Listen, you observed it, you saw it, and that's okay. I'll take that, and I'll take that as a lesson learned, and I take that as he needs a booster seat. You see how they have any? No, that's okay. Let them say it. That makes them feel good. Good times. That makes them feel good. Like they're not going to see Zachary in person anytime soon. They wouldn't dare to walk up to meet him in a person. So, he was in the back seat without a seatbelt. He was in the back seat without a car seat. I don't travel with a boosted seat. And, I'm telling you, I would have died before he would have died. How about that? So what, Island girl? If I spoke crazy in front of my child understands me. Okay? Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. He understands me, Island girl. I'm speaking crazy in front of him now. None of y'all bitches could do anything about it. At all. None of y'all bitches could do anything about it if I speak crazy in front of my child. Use the word hoe 20 times. You said, told someone to suck their mother coochie, and so what? So what? So what, Island girl? We don't know if your child's sucking you off. Is your child sucking you off, Island girl? Do your child suck you off, Island girl? Now you getting blocked, ho. Let me see what Bill don't want to do. Not my son. Don't care. Exactly. You don't care. Right. Right. You don't care. You getting blocked too, Bill. Do your son suck you off? Right? The fuck? Y'all bitches are crazy. I could speak reckless in front of my son any day I want. None of y'all bitches could do anything about it but listen and talk about it. Tell Chase the next time that hoe is in a car with her child that she don't skid off the road and off a cliff with her child. Okay? Now Bill and Island Girl are blocked. Y'all bitches are stupid. Y'all sit up there, they sit up there and praise a whore like Chase that told Roz the nastiest, disgusting thing to do with her son, her deceased son. But you talking about a resistant and a resilient child that don't listen and don't repeat what I say and don't know what I'm saying. And even if he do, it doesn't matter. I'm a free spirited parent, but I protect my kids. Right. They no. I've seen Roz smoking, drinking in front of kids. Come on now. Right. She could do what she want in front of her kid. I could do what I want in front of my kid. Bill could do what she want in front of her kid. Island Girl could let her child play with her in front of her kid. Okay? Be careful of who you speak on their parenting because I don't care. If you thought you was going to use him as bait and that was supposed to like, oh my gosh, no, my baby is smart and intelligent. He's observant. He know hoes like Bill and Island Girl are like what immobilized. They can't get around too often. Right. Exactly. Thank you, Emma. I was getting sick of them too. It's just they showed me that it was okay for them to no longer be a part of this chat. They were both blocked at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, be for real. Like, that's that. Your comments about my parenting and towards my child hold no regard with me. Hi, Bilbo. Tell your. These people, no, but they feel like that bothers me. That doesn't bother me, but it bothers them. It bothers them most, and it hurts them most, and it triggers them most when people talk about Roz. Can you exactly? Can you imagine the therapy that they lost as grown-ups until now? Can you imagine them honoring and worshiping a woman that has no kinship to them? Right. Thank you. Enough. A long time. They reached the end of the road, the end of the rope. You know, like, whatever I do in front of my child, I'm going to do. Everybody talk about everybody parenting. I heard other people say, "Oh, she about someone else parent. She yelling and screaming." So what? So what? My baby come home with good reports every single day. My baby is courteous, just like his mother. My baby is formal, just like his mother, and kindness, just like his mother. You know what I mean? So, Oreo, right? We have done something, even if we think not looking kids see shut. Right? They are crazy, and that's all they could deal with. But what I said was they better pray for their loved ones. You know, Zachary is going to be okay. Trust me. So let me see. I'm about to go. As people who sue for not right now about their kids, y'all stop it. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, they crazy and stupid and petty. That's like what they're gonna talk about. Like, I was talking in front of my son like that. Like, he doesn't care. He has a mind of his own. Trust and believe that. He's very observant. And before I go, my children accept me for who I am. Trust me. They love me for who I am. I don't think Chase could say that about her kids. They would be embarrassed of her. Go back and they talking about Rod's daughter getting fired for her being on YouTube. Well, what about your daughter that's going to be a doctor? Could you imagine bringing your bleached ass to a freaking party, and they say, "What do your moms do?" I'm like, "Oh, for fun, I go on YouTube and I host a podcast show." I'm like, "Oh, I'm very interested in what do you have to say." And they hear this bitch talking about go dig your son up and suck him off. You stupid ass bitches. Stop me by showing you I did it. Thank you, Vito. I appreciate it. Let me let me get off of here before I go and say something that would make someone want to kill themselves. That's okay. I can't believe you guys come in this chat disrespecting, defending the person they don't know, far from perfect. Right. That's because they don't have nothing to go on, Cheryl. Right. I don't care how much you try to shelter a child, they're going to hear it somewhere. It's homeschool. Right. Exactly. You know, people like we, and you know, like, okay, let me just say this and not go. You know how Black women we say things in front of our child, and we do correct our children, right? And we know that our child know right from wrong. Most mothers that would talk like that in front of their child know how to clear things up. But even if I did, or even if I don't, I want to know, why does it even matter? That doesn't bother me at all. That's the coldness in me, right? The coldness in me. So, be careful of how you ask someone about their parenting and not the other person. It just shows you guys are hypocrites. My baby is okay. He is a great kid. He is a popular kid. All that and some. So I'm gonna log off. I want everyone to have a great holiday. I went over 1/8. Okay, y'all got me to 108. 108. Have a great holiday. Have a happy holiday. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And guess what? The children are the future. Teach them well and let them play. Show them all the beauty they possessed inside, right? Give them a sense of pride. Like, don't play with me. That's by Whitney Houston. Right. See y'all later.